plant bamboo in your yard or not? That's a big decision. Bamboo can be really nice to have around. It's beautiful. I love the way it flows in the wind. And you can use it for so many things, for building trellises and furniture, sculptures. A lot of permaculture practice uses bamboo to build things. So it is nice to have around, but it can tend to get out of control. Now, you'll see this yellow-stemmed bamboo I have here. This one doesn't get all that tall, maybe 10 feet tall, but it does send out a lot of runners. So in this case, I have that one in a pot, and I have bricks underneath the pot, so if any runners go underneath, then I can find them quickly. This one here is a little clumping bamboo. It only gets 6 feet tall, and I have it in this wine barrel here. So some people do use it out in their yard, and it runs and can go kind of crazy, and usually in spurts. And usually it's in the early spring, just before it's going to run and then send up shoots. Because those runners are only a few inches under the ground, every time it sends up a new shoot, you can dig up that shoot and run it back to the plant and take that out. So you might notice that we have a lot of bamboo planted all the way around the property here. When we first put the bamboo up, we had it kind of on a mound and then trenches. So that is supposed to keep the runners from running, because the runners are only a few inches below the surface. And that works somewhat, but you do have to, especially with our rain here in the Northwest, you do have to keep digging those trenches out and mounding that up, otherwise it can get out of control. And it has quite a few times. So some of the bamboo that went on the other side in the neighbor's fence, we had to go and dig that out. So now the outside edge does have a plastic barrier that goes down just far enough so the shoots don't go out. And then our side still has the mound and the ditch so that we can keep an eye on it that way. So I'm going to go around here and show you a few of the different types of bamboo that we have around the yard. So here are some of the bamboo plants on my porch. This one here is called Eushonia confusa, and it's a clumping bamboo. It only gets about 6 feet tall. It does have a weeping form, so it doesn't really stand upright, so it tends to be also 6 feet wide. It's a very beautiful, graceful bamboo. The rest of the bamboo I'm going to show you, I don't know the exact varieties, but this is a really nice, delicate looking bamboo. It has some lighter colored stems and nice small graceful leaves. It does stand nice and tall, only about 10 feet tall. And then in the back here in the pots, I have some really yellow stemmed bamboo, and they make nice tall looking bamboo stems. They're yellow with these nice green streaks in them. There's a little piece of something else tucked in here. But yeah, look how beautiful these stems are. Now in the pots I do keep bricks underneath so that I can check to see if any of the runners may wander out through the bottom there. Okay, and down this side. These are some really nice green stems, fairly tall, maybe 15 feet tall. The stems are not too large, kind of thin, maybe no more than an inch wide. And back here are these interesting canes. They have kind of a brown sheath. This one here has a blue stem to it. You notice all these are tied up with string. They do sometimes weep over the pathway, so somebody's gone and tied them all up. Here's a large bamboo. This is the timber bamboo. And boy, does that get pretty tall. And look at the size of these stems. On down here we have more varieties of bamboo. Back here are the yellow stem ones. That's where I got the other ones. Let's go take a look at those tall timber bamboo again. Wow. They are really tall and they're really fun to use for building with too, out in the garden. So the bamboo goes along the property on two sides, and there you see the green streak of the bamboo, really pretty. Sometimes the stems get a little crooked. And we do also have some metal poles and going upright, and then wires going vertically to try to hold some of this back. And you can kind of see the mounds that we have the bamboo on the ground. There's a mound, and then besides the mound, in the front and the back, we have the trenches so that the roots don't go out into our orchard. This is our fruit orchard here. You can see all the fruit trees. Well, yeah, one year all these bamboo roots came out into the fruit orchard, and we were afraid we'd kind of lose the whole thing. This is some pretty nice bamboo with dark green leaves, really pretty. Yeah, we have had the bamboo jump the fence a couple of times into the neighbor's yard, and we had to go and dig that out. So on the other side of the fence, we did install some plastic guard that goes down into underground, because the roots tend to be shallow and that's where they come from. So you just need to sink that down about a foot. Here I'm trying to make my way through all of these fruit trees to get back to the rest of the bamboo. So far the bamboo I've showed you, most except for the one on the porch, are all bamboo types that run. But back over here, well, not here. This is the kind I'm showing you again that has these brown peely skin on it. But as I go around one of our compost bins, and I go around to the back corner here, some of these bamboo over here are the clumping variety. And if you get the clumping variety, they don't have the runners that shoot all over your yard and take over your garden. So that's the end of the line for our bamboo plants. And I'm going to go back to the timber bamboo because I want to get another shot at seeing how high these bamboo plants go. And then I'll go back one more pass down the orchard so you can kind of see the bamboo in the background. It makes a really pretty backdrop and blocks the view of the neighbors' houses and some apartment buildings that are next door. We have just chain link fencing, so this covers up that and a bit more from certain views. It covers up the roof line and the yard areas. Okay, so now that you've seen the beauty of the bamboo that surrounds the yard here and heard about the different types of maintenance, have you decided if you will plant bamboo or not? I would say if you're not sure, then try one little pot of bamboo and put some bricks under the pot, and you can see if you like the beauty of it and it won't get out of control. And then you can add to your collection of bamboo with various different types by putting a few pots out. If you have a large staff that can control the bamboo and you like the beauty of it as it was all the way around the property here, then definitely go for it. Or you can try some of the clumping bamboo that I showed you today, because that won't get out of hand for you and you can still have the beauty of the bamboo. That's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.